Santiago Bernabeu here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays alongside Edinson Cavani. He has plenty of support. And a half-baked clearance. And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Roman Bürki begins in goal. Mats Hummels starts alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. And the main forward is Paco Alcácer. Neymar. I think it's fair to say, Lee, that Neymar can do just about anything out there on the pitch. What in particular are you anticipating seeing in this match?
Well, we say to each other in the back four, don't give him a yard because he will score. Don't give this lad half a yard. He's such a great finisher.
Verratti now. Meunier. This is Neymar. Meunier. Making sure nothing untoward happened. In possession, Schultz. Torgan Hazard. Jadon Sancho. Marco Reus. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
This is Thiago Silva. Ander Herrera. And I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's always intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is, when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
Edinson Cavani now. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Cavani. Options in the centre. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Verratti. That move looked as though it had jet. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Brandt with it. Here's Mbappe. Edinson Cavani now. And possession lost, intercepted. Well, a few years ago, there were many who wondered if Dortmund would still be around, but they certainly bounced.
Oh.
It's back and, of course, got to the Champions League final in 2013. They are a fabulous football club, Lee.
Well, they are, and one word springs to mind for me, charisma. Really like this club. I think they've got everything that a neutral watching a game in the Champions League would cherish. Great ground, great atmosphere, both home and away when they...
Huh? Arsa derby var.
Turn up, and also they've got a great kit.
Now he must favour the cross. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Meunier. Marquinhos. Verratti. Now Meunier. And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? A chance to whip it in. Cutting the ball back. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Sancho now. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. And the first half is in the history books here at the back. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Torgan Hazard. And Witsel with it. Paco Alcácer. Comes out brilliantly, Herrera.
რა არის ეს დავიტანჭი რა ხდება?
არის ეგ დივარი ჩააწურე ქვემოთ კარვასთან.
ხო.
ეგ?
ხო.
და ეგ კრესლო კიდე დივრის თავში დადგი და მათ მიაბნე და უყურებ ხოლმე შენ იმას ოფის კვალიტატურ.
ხო.
და ეგ მაგიდაც ანუ ეგ მაგიდა გაიცი კედელთან დადგი ნინოს სურათი უა და შეისურათ ჩამოყიდული. აი ესე მაგდი კედელთან დადგი და მათაც ეგ მეორე კრესლო მიუთხი და მათ უთამაშე.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Good use of advantage for Dortmund and showing fine vision. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Here is Juan Bernat. Under Herrera. Verratti now. And moving the ball nicely. Herrera. Mbappe. Excellent defending. Neymar, supremely talented, but it doesn't always happen for him. I wonder, Lee, is it happening for him tonight?
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Oh. Telephone ირაო ვეგაბორთო ახლა ბალი უნდა ისე ვქცე და ცოტა ხანი იყოს.
Bernat.
ნახევარია ფერფექტისა და
Mbappe. Now Neymar. Can he give them the lead? The opportunity for 1-0 not taken by PSG.
I'm not sure how many chances there'll be in this game, but there won't be many bigger than that.
Huh? რამდენ პროცენტია? კი, კაც.
Now Thomas Delaney. Jadon Sancho. Possession ceded by Dortmund. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Verratti. Now Meunier. Edinson Cavani now. Here is Juan Bernat. Here's Mbappe. Bernat. Mbappe with it. Good numerical situation. Mbappe. Bernat. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And there's going to be a caution for Hummels, Lee.
Yeah, he's got no complaints about that one, Derek. Mats Hummels.
And the keeper takes charge and dealing with the free kick.
Well, Derek, I really thought the stats would be better than this. I'm not enjoying it too much at the moment. Surely one of the players has to step out of his comfort zone and try and win this game.
Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. There will be a booking for Thiago Silva here.
Yeah, the Brazilian's got no complaints over that decision.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Cavani. Neymar. Here's Mbappe. Bernat. Neymar ready. And clears his lines. And Dortmund will go to the bench. And firing it into the area. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball.
Ten minutes left for play in this match. Here's Piszczek. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Substitution it is for Dortmund. And Witsel with it. 5 minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. Here's Mbappe. Now Thomas Delaney. Is it going to end up being productive for them? It needs an accurate cross. Witsel. Sancho. Now Witsel. Opportunity for victory, perhaps. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Bernat. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they do in the closing phase? They could nudge in front. Quality piece of goalkeeping. Will that inspire his team in this level match?
Well, it could be priceless at this stage in the game.
He takes aim. Mbappe! And that is the end of the... And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League. Always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
And the PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. As for the attackers, Edinson Cavani starts together with Kylian Mbappe. The ball with Marco Reus. An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Lee, what are you expecting from Mbappe?
Well, virtually everything. Quick feet, quick mind, sees the pass before anybody else. So difficult to stop a player like that.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Roman Bürki gets the nod in goal. Mats Hummels starts alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. And the main forward is Paco Alcácer. In possession, Schultz. The ball with Marco Reus. And he's clear as lines. Cavani. But a few years ago, we didn't really think of Paris Saint-Germain as potential Champions League winners. Suffice it to say, Lee, those days are gone.
Well, absolutely, and it's about time, really, that France, and especially Paris, had a...
Hazard! Keeper did his job to begin with. Mbappe with it.
I can't believe it's still level. What a save that was from the keeper.
Edinson Cavani now. Passing it with a bit of panache. Meunier. Verratti now. Cavani. Under Herrera. Edinson Cavani now. And scope for the cross. Running with the ball confidently. Neymar! An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I'll say one thing. Technique, and he didn't have any.
Good vision. Can he get onto this? As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Opportunity to take the lead. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Here is Juan Bernat. Verratti now. Marquinhos. Verratti. Here's Marquinhos. Neymar. Hummels reading it well and winning it back. Hazard. And options in the centre. Textbook defending inside the box. Now Meunier. Cavani. Neymar. And that's an important intervention. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Paco Alcácer. The ball with Marco Reus. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Top-notch tackle. And that is that. Half-time. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Sancho now. Axel Witsel. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Marco Reus. Advantage, Borussia Dortmund. Oh, a nice looking pass. Areola, outrageous save. Corner kick played over. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Witsel. And now Brandt. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, you have to say, Derek, it's been a bore draw so far. Nobody really pushing the boat out. Somebody has to take a chance. Somebody really has to try and win this game.
Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. The high press was on. Mbappe! Can he give them the lead? And the first goal of the night comes from the Uruguayan, Edinson Cavani.
Well, here it is again, and what a team effort this is. Pass, pass, pass. We love to see goals like this. In the end, there's nothing the defence can do about it. Brilliant, wonderful goal.
And back in business, advantage PSG. He continues to make hay. It needs an accurate cross. Edinson Cavani now. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And very deftly cut out. Plenty of forward momentum here. But can they produce? Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Axel Witsel. Royce. And here's Brandt. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Hazard. Can they square the game? Well, the counter chance looks very real. It just fizzled out, really. Bernat. Possession lost, intercepted. Promising sequence. Axel Witsel. Alcázar. Jadon Sancho. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Inside the last quarter of an hour. Here is Juan Bernat. Neymar. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Alcázar. Good-looking sequence. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Substitution it is for Dortmund. In possession, Schultz. He could pick out a teammate. And a half-baked clearance. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Julian Brandt. In possession, Schultz. Crossing opportunity. Alcázar. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Ander Herrera.
Well, I really thought, Derek, that was the equaliser. Remarkable save from the keeper.
1 minute remaining. Alcázar. Axel Witsel. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Bernat. Mbappe with it. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? Crossing possibilities. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start.
For sure, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know. You're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone dinner table, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the fog, to wash up the unforgiving. All we have is us. Matter to me. Matter to me.
A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is all
Immaculately placed by Cavani. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And the PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And the tactical configuration has 2 players in attack from the very outset. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Marcos Alonso plays with Azpilicueta in central defence. And Olivier Giroud is given the vote of confidence in attack. Mateo Kovacic. It's with Giroud. Giroud. And meat and drink to the goalkeeper. Tremendous intuition to win it back. A look at Neymar. A true entertainer, whether for club or country. Lee Dixon. He must finish! It could be up for grabs. Bernat. This is Thiago Silva. Ander Herrera. Neymar. Verratti now. Meunier. Well, the pass not finding its target. Looking for Pedro. A chance to whip it in. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. It is now with Jorginho, and he's held it easily, Areola. This is Neymar. When you talk about Chelsea, you talk about a team many people fancied to win the Champions League a decade or so ago. It didn't happen, and then against all the odds in 2012, it did finally happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to say they deserved it. They could get plugging away each year, but not so long ago before that as well, they were in the wilderness, Chelsea, and obviously Mr. Abramovich's money has put them onto the Champions League platform now.
Marcos Alonso. N'Golo Conte. Now Giroud. Here's Kovacic. Giroud. Beautifully disguised ball. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Neymar. Mbappe with it. Meunier. Meunier. Good-looking sequence. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Here's Kovacic.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
Neymar. Couldn't keep it. N'Golo Conte. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Plenty of running room in the wide position. It needs an accurate cross. Cutting the ball back. Straightforward take. And the first half is in the history books here. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. Mateo Kovacic. Now Giroud. Losing custody of it, Conte. And threaded through by Mbappe. And Neymar. And that is how to thwart them. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. It just fizzled out, really. Marcos Alonso. Running with the ball confidently. Olivier Giroud. Giroud. Now Conte. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. They could nudge in front. Keeper did his job to begin with. Kimpembe. Bernat. Here's Mbappe. Well, Neymar does set exacting standards for himself, and not quite at his best, I think, would be a fair assessment in the first half, Lee.
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little bit more, just to get involved in the game. I think he would be the difference.
And it might be Conte. The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage. So a throw in here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Bernat. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. It's got to be! Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Cavani. Staunch rearguard action. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Marcos Alonso. Passing it around with aplomb. Giroud. Olivier Giroud. Giroud! Ariola, outrageous save! Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. This is Neymar. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
Well, with a narrow lead and the clock ticking, it's so easy for the Chelsea players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking...
Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Under Herrera. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. A chance to whip it in. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Christensen. N'Golo Conte. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Conte. Olivier Giroud. Pedro. And an opportunity for Pedro. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. It's going their way. 2-0. Possession changes hands. The interception there. Pulisic now. Olivier Giroud. Full time then, and Paris